Should I introduce?
Yeah.
Is it recording?
Yup.
Should I start it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. For now? For real?
This is my beautiful girlfriend, Cassie.
Cassie Thompson. That is.
And I'm eating some ice cream right now. It's pretty fucking good.
Fucking awkward as fuck.
Oh yeah, and I'm in my Blue Rose outfit. I'm wearing all blue and shit. And she's gone through some pretty fucked paranormal shit. So I thought I'd ask her what's going on. And
Walter White over here is gonna lead the fucking show. Antoinette. And I wish this was ASMR. This shit feels so good. Okay, I'm gonna start this out right now as we speak. Okay, so let's start from the very beginning. The birth, as one would say. But okay, so as a kid, I always moved around a lot, and like there was always this like kind of paranormal feeling within like my entire family that like followed us through every move. So I'll start at the very beginning. Bear with me here as I try to unlock these memories. Mm-hmm. Okay, so basically as a child, I had this babysitter, and I would always go to her house, and every time I went there, she would just kind of like send me into the basement, and I would just chill there. And there was always these like dolls, and there were like two specific dolls that I was always like kind of connected with. So I would go down there, chill, and have like literally full-on conversations with these dolls. And it's weird because you usually don't remember any memories when you're really young, but I just remember having conversations with these dolls. Like I remember seeing literally like little girls, but they were like fucking Cabbage Patch dolls, if any of you guys know what those were. The fucking Cabbage Patch dolls. And I would talk to them, my babysitter would be like, what the fuck, is she schizophrenic? Should I tell Heather, my mom, about this shit? She was just kind of sus. But yeah, that was the first like incident. And then growing up, my family always had this like family friend, and she was a medium. She's really nice. Penny, shout out to Penny. But yeah, and Penny, like right off the bat, she was like, Cassie, I can like sense like a paranormal energy with her. Like I can tell she can communicate, because mediums I guess just be like that. I don't know, but that was really awesome. Let's just fast forward to when my family moved to Toronto, and we really had like a lot of experiences, not just me, but my whole family. So, the first paranormal experience in my room in Toronto, there was this corner where a lot of kind of fuck shit would happen. Like I would see big like shadowy figures, like a gray kind of aura, if you will. And I knew I wasn't tripping because my cat, Ruffles, would also kind of like peek in that corner and be like, fuck, like there's a figure, like damn. We would just both kind of be tripping and looking there like, and we like couldn't sleep. Like Ruffles and I were connected. We were like, damn, that's actually really scary. So yeah.
Shout out Ruffles.
Shout out Ruffles. He's a G. But I had a Marilyn Monroe picture hung up, and I had so many posters in that area, like so many, and they like never moved. But this like one Marilyn Monroe picture like fell like once, and then I was like, damn, like that's a coincidence, whatever, like I'm just gonna fix it, like I'll like make sure it's on the wall more secure. And then again it like tilted. It like kept tilting, and I was like, okay, let's move it to this other wall, cause damn, like that's so weird. Why does it keep altering? And then again, once we moved it like still dropped and did that. And we were kind of like, damn, like Ruffles and I, when I say we were like, damn, that's so weird. So yeah, I just kind of took that off my wall. It was really scary. And nothing else happened other than the shadowy figures in that corner. But I tell like a lot of people this story and it sketches them out so much, but basically I was chilling in bed one night and I was like, damn, I gotta charge my phone. And usually my charger is just like on my bed, but for some reason my charger was on the ground this night. So I was like, let me go grab it, damn. So I like reached over to grab my charger on the ground, and as I reached literally like this, I like feel something and I'm like, this is really firm and cold, like, is this Ruffles' tail? So I keep grabbing it, and as I grab it, I look, and Ruffles is right on my bed. So I'm like, holy fuck! And I look down, and it's literally a hand. It's like this green-ass, veiny-ass hand. It's so cold, so veiny, disgusting, and I keep grabbing it, I'm like, and I squish it, and it just goes, yank! It just goes right back under the bed. So I'm like, okay, pretty sure I pissed my pants, ran to my sister's room, that was it. I was like, okay, we gotta move. But yeah, that was probably the most, like, scary story I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
And this one's kind of cool, if you're okay if I share this, Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hold on real quick. So, the camera is alive and well. Nothing happened.
Hey, bitch.
Go ahead.
Okay, so this is another story. Very interesting. Some people like it, some people don't. But basically, I was chilling in this hallway in the same fucking haunted ass fucking Toronto house. And I was just like, okay, let's just chill in this hallway because this is the only place that isn't scary. Like, a lot of people say that they feel like a pressing energy on their chest when they have like a paranormal experience. And this was the only place that like it didn't feel like that in this house. But then I like turned to my right and I see in our laundry room this figure and I'm like, fantastic, like awesome, like another scary ass place. So I'm looking there kind of paralyzed, just like that's how scared I get, like I just get paralyzed. So I call my sister, I'm like, Kaylin, get the fuck up here. And she runs up the stairs because I was screaming for her, so as a good sister should, she like ran up the stairs and she was like, damn, what's going on? And I was like, can you look? Like, do you see that figure there? And she saw it too. Like, it wasn't just me. She also saw it. And she walks in there like a bad bitch and she's like, stop scaring my sister. It's kind of cute. I really appreciated that. And I was like, oh, awesome. And it disappeared. Like, the shadow legit disappeared when she screamed that. That was like the weirdest part. I was like, okay, shit. And as she's walking away, she gets to the top of the stairs and she's like, stop scaring us. Like, she screams that. I wish I was kidding, but she screams that. And as she's walking down the stairs, I literally see her kind of go like that, like as if something pushed her lower back. She goes like this and she literally falls down the stairs. Like, she goes flying down our stairs and lands, like, face plants into the staircase. And that was really scary. It was like, this is a threatening presence, you know?
Yeah, that's
So,
fucked.
yeah, after that our family moved. We moved to Calgary. Yeah.
Well,
We moved to Calgary and we were like, finally, like, no more scary shit. We were wrong. Basically, this is the last story I'll tell, the most, like, popular story. But my family and I often go to Banff. If you're a Calgary local, like, you know, Banff is poppin'. People go there all the time, and Banff Springs is very familiar for having, like, presences. There's a very, like, well-known story of a bride. at Banff Springs, and this like particular time I had an experience with that. So basically, it was one cloudy night. My family and I decided to like go exploring in Banff Springs. It was like me and my mom and my sister. We decided to like go into the ballroom. We decided to go like basically everywhere in the hotel because it was after midnight. So we were like, oh my goodness, the scariest stuff is gonna occur here. So we did that. We went exploring. And I kind of go off on my own. I was like kind of just trying to be like the main character. I was like, let me explore this part. So I went to the ballroom and I go to this staircase and I'm like, like this is a very like weird place. Like I feel weird like walking alone in here. So I'm looking at this staircase and I see this beautiful woman. Like she is beautiful. I'm like, oh, she's dressed to the nines. She's so pretty. She's in this beautiful ball gown, like so stunning. So immediately I'm like, okay, like my family needs to see this. Like come check this woman out. She's so beautiful. And my sister gets there and I'm like, do you see that? And she's like just starting to walk down the staircase and my sister looks at me like I'm tripping. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like, did you take some drugs? And I was like, no, I did not. I just see like this beautiful girl. And that's all that happened. I just look at Caitlin, my sister, and I'm like, you really don't see that? And then I look back at the staircase and the woman is gone. And there is no trace of her. And I'm kind of like, oh, okay. At this moment, I'm like, what did I drink tonight? I'm like kind of tripping out. I'm like, I need to get back to our hotel room. But yeah, that's pretty much it for all the stories. Thanks, Luke, for this opportunity.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening, whoever is still listening right now.
Facts.
Stay tuned for the next episode, bitch.
Facts. Blue Rose Skeptics. This was, I don't even know which episode this was, but that was some paranormal activity. Now,
Paranormal whacktivity. We gotta read this. We gotta read